So have you reached that point yet, that point in the summer where the kids are already bored? Well, there are plenty of summer programs for kids on Delmarva, but Lisa found one in Worcester County that not only keeps the kids busy, it teaches them a bit of history as well.
Keeping kids busy all summer can be a challenge. Keeping them learning can be twice as hard. Well, the Julia A. Purnell Museum in Snow Hill can help you out with that, with the Heritage Crafts for Kids. And joining me is Museum Director Claire Otterbein. And this is a neat program. Kids actually come in and make crafts?
Yeah, exactly. Every Wednesday through the middle of August, from 1 to 3, we'll have a different craft project. So kids get to drop in and you can learn a little bit about an aspect of history, and then you can make a craft project that you get to take home.
Now the craft project, you have the history that goes with it. These are usually things that were made years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Different periods of history. We do Native American things, we do Victorian things, and so the kids do get to learn about the origin of the activity that they're doing. And then they get to make one themselves. And this afternoon we're doing a thaumatrope, which is a Victorian motion toy. You take like a cardboard disc and you do a picture on one side and a picture on the other, and then you spin it, you flip it, and it makes it look like the pictures become one.
Okay, and to kind of show us what this is all about, we have 7-year-old Lily here. And Lily, you've been working on one. Tell me about yours.
I made a dog in the glass on one side, and then on the other side I put clouds and a sun, and when you spin it, it makes them look like they're all together.
Oh, okay. So can we see how it works? So you have the dog on one side and you have the cloud and the sun on the other. Was it hard to make?
No.
No? It's pretty neat how it works, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Lily. Now, Claire, of course, there's plenty to do here at the Julia A. Purnell Museum, and you have a special exhibit going on right now. Tell me about that.
We do. It's an exhibit of miniature art. So it's a traveling exhibit put together by the Miniature Artists of America, is a society of artists. And they do fine original art, mostly paintings, but they're just on a very small scale. So we have 35 works of art here that people can stop in and see. It goes on through the end of July, and it's really extraordinary that people can work on such a small scale and really do these beautiful works of art.
And in fact, you have to use a magnifying glass to really look at it, don't you?
Yeah, I've had visitors who swear that they can't really be paintings, they must be photographs, but you look under those magnifiers and it is indeed, you can see those tiny, tiny brush strokes, so it's really quite something to see.
A tiny little picture for a nice small museum.
Exactly, it's a good fit for our little museum.
And speaking of which, it is a small museum, but you have so many things here.
Yeah, we definitely pack it in. We have thousands of artifacts about different aspects of regional history. There's a lot of stuff for kids. Besides the activities, there's interactive parts of the exhibit, things they can pick up and play with. So it's definitely worth stopping in.
All right, thank you so much, Claire. I guess, you know, the Julia A. Purnell Museum is a small little treasure in the small town of Snow Hill, and of course it has something for everyone.
Well, Lisa, just like the Purnell Museum, there are actually lots of hidden gems in Worcester County, from day trips to night adventures. And joining us today to tell us more about that is Lisa Challenger, who is the director of Worcester County Tourism. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Hey, good to be here.
So you got a lot of things coming up.
We do.
But there's lots of things that are ongoing, like the guided ranger tours. Tell me about that.
Yeah, if people want to take their kids over to Assateague Island on any day of the week, they have numerous programs every day, from things in the visitor center with the aquarium and creature features on film, and then out on the island they can get in the bay and do clamming and learn about crabs and do bay adventures and do bike rides, and just they have a puppet show, and they have so many activities. So people think about going to Assateague and going to the beach and seeing the ponies, but they have programs there all the time, every day throughout the summer.
Tell me about the movie Under the Stars.
Yeah, Assateague State Park has a movie every Wednesday evening right by the Nature Center. So free movie, take the kids. They're all family rated movies.
Right. I understand it's what, $4 per vehicle, and you can check in at the ranger
to get into the park. Yeah.
Okay, and everybody's welcome, all ages. Okay, Assateague is known for famous faces from the ponies, but there's also something else as far as horseback riding and your cell phone.
Yes.
Explain this to me.
Well, I'm not sure what about the horseback riding.
Oh, okay, so it's not necessarily on horseback. Okay, gotcha. I don't know where I got that idea.
You can access the tour on this phone number, and 24/7 you can dial in and listen to where to view the ponies, how the ponies got there, and then proper etiquette and procedure, and what the rules are about keeping your distance from ponies.
Now take note of that number, 410-864-9128. And in fact, I said exactly the wrong thing, because on that phone guided tour you will learn, don't approach the ponies.
Right.
So that's a very important thing for you.
Yeah,
to find
they
out.
look so friendly and docile, and they're
And these signs are
wild.
everywhere.
They're everywhere, and they really, and people don't realize that by feeding them, it encourages them to hang out near the roadways, and ponies do get hit occasionally every year.
And you were telling me about a picture where one woman's got a horrible bite on her shoulder, so don't approach the ponies.
They're pretty strict on that.
Take pictures at a distance. Okay, Peach Festival.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Peach Festival?
That's just become such a popular summer tradition in Berlin, with their peach history there, and they do it on the grounds of the Taylor Museum, and it's peaches galore, fresh peaches, peach baked goods, a peach pie eating contest, all kinds of yummy peach things.
11 to 4, and they'll be in to share some recipes with us as well.
Yay.
Now that we're talking about.
That's a great
Also,
event.
you were all excited about the blessing of the combines.
Yeah, and that's the same day as the Peach Festival, but in Snow Hill.
Right.
And this is a big year for them. I think it's the 15th annual.
Yeah.
Anyway, they do this to honor the farming and agricultural heritage of the area. And to me, it's so exciting, as I was telling you earlier, to see the combines right on Green Street, which is a very small downtown street in Snow Hill. They just are larger than life and very cool. The farmers are very proud of what they do, and the public that comes out to applaud and see them is very appreciative.
And like you said, that also is on Saturday, August 3rd, 11 to 4.
Yeah, and
That's
there's
gonna be downtown.
lots more events that take place around that other than just the Combine Parade, but it's fun.
White Marlin Open.
Yes, and that's coming up in August, and it's a huge event, and I know they do bill it as the world's largest billfish tournament, and it truly is, and draws thousands of people to come and watch those fish being brought in.
$2 million in prize money.
Yeah, it's huge.
That we'll always hear about the fun that goes on down there. August 5th through the 9th this year.
Pretty cool to see those fish.
All right.
come
Lisa,
in.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bunch of stuff going on in
Great.
Worcester County.
Yeah, summer's
Gonna be
just
good.
starting.
Now, if you'd like to know more about Worcester County tourism or any of the upcoming events, all you have to do is go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, if you've ever sung "The Hills Are Alive" with the sounds of music, then you probably know the story of where the song comes from. We're going to tell you where you can go see the musical that brought the story to life and get a sneak peek next. A little bit later on, from seafood to produce, we are in the kitchen putting all of the fresh flavors of Delmarva on one plate. But first, we'd love to have you as a guest in the Delmarva Life audience. We promise you a great time. Promise, or double your money back. Bring your family, your friends, your neighbors, and coworkers. Book your seat by visiting delmarvalife.com and clicking on the show tab, or just give us a call, 443-880-9116. Delmarva Life will be right back.